If he's asking for space, what is space? Girl, sis, wake up, wake up, wake up, girl. Hello, my beautiful caterpillars. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to the kingdom where we aim to be the best and most authentic versions of ourselves. Can I get an amen? Take me to church, girl. Now, today, just take me as your big sis, okay? A big sis who has been in a few relationships here and there, a few failed relationships here and there, but who has been in a successful one for 6 years. Yes, 6, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, nearly a decade. Oh my God. That's crazy. If you're watching this video, you're either confused whether a man is interested in you, or deep down you know that he's interested, but you need somebody to reaffirm and clarify that you are not delulu, that he's actually interested in you. Not gonna lie, the first one is gonna sting a little bit. Girl, if you're unsure as to whether or not he's interested in you, I'm sorry, but he's probably not. Now, I say this with a pinch of salt because you might be watching this video because you think he's interested in you and you maybe you're in denial, trauma and whatnot, or you're genuinely confused as to whether he's interested in you or not. My honey, my darling, my sis, baby girl, if you're questioning whether he's interested in you or not, especially if it's not just the beginning, like you guys have been talking for a hot minute, I'm sorry, I don't think he is. This is just my big sister advice, especially if you've given him Pandora's box. If you've opened up for him and you're unsure whether he's interested in you or not, girl, it really could be that he's just interested in the hoo-ha, if you get what I mean. That's the first sign. That's like a red flag. Like, you shouldn't be unsure. Every relationship is different, but from my experience, if a man is interested in you, you will know, and you wouldn't have to question. I'm sorry, but you wouldn't have to watch a video like this to find out. So most likely, I'm sorry, girl, I know this is a harsh way to start, but look, I'm gonna give you the rules. There are other ways to tell, so this might not be the end or be all, because some men are just not expressive. Some men just haven't been taught, or they haven't picked up how to express their feelings or their interest for a woman. So you might not know in that way. So keep watching to find out the other signs that you can tell whether or not he's interested in you. Sis, you need to ask yourself, does he want to actually spend time with you? Now, I don't just mean Netflix and chill time. That's fun and all, but does he want to actually spend time with you? Quality time. And I know, okay, quality time isn't everybody's love language, but if he's interested in you, he's gonna actually want to spend time with you. He's gonna be hitting you up, not just to come over and Netflix and chill, but to talk, get to know you. Does he ask you questions? Does he want to be in your space? If you guys are doing long distance, does he call you on FaceTime to spend time with you in that way? You know whether or not he wants to spend time with you, and that is a telltale sign as to whether he's interested in you or not. I think that's one of the biggest things you can ask yourself. Like, how often does he want to hang out? What are you guys doing when you guys hang out? Is it just sex? Or are you spending quality time together, getting to know each other, having fun, being silly, talking? I remember me and my boyfriend, we could talk for hours on end. Like, there's so much to know about a new person. And if the person isn't making an effort to spend time, hang out, come visit you, not just for sex, or is it even heading to a relationship? I think another way you can tell if a man is interested in you is he will actively pursue you. One thing about men I know for a fact is that they pursue what they're interested in. They love the pursuit. They're like animals. They're like dogs. If they see something that they want, they're gonna go for it, and they're not gonna stop until they get it. And I think that's why it's important when to decide when to give him sex, because once that's done, you now see whether he's truly interested in you or not. But that's actually a topic for another day. I kind of know how men think, or I'm learning, and I want to share that with you guys. So if you think that's going to be valuable to you, stay tuned and subscribe. Join the kingdom. If you are confused or wondering whether he's talking to other women, or wondering if you're the only one or what, like, at the beginning of the talking stage is fine, like whatever, But if you're unsure as to whether you're the only one he's talking to, then, and it's been a while, then it might be time to question what's going on. Like, he might just be talking to you because it's fun or interesting. But if he's like hinting to you that there's other girls that he's talking to, or you have a feeling that there's other girls involved and stuff, then my girl, what are you in competition with? Like, you're not the one competing. Like, he's supposed to pursue you. And I'm talking from a traditional sense where a man is pursuing a woman. Like, he needs to pick. Do you understand? And it's not your job to sit him down to ask him to pick. If you're unsure whether you're the only woman or not, then my sis, just take a step back and see, And I'm not saying give him the cold shoulder, but like I said, this is a video for another day. If you really need help, or you have questions, or you need advice, let me know in the comment section and we can work through it together. But if you're questioning whether you're the only one he's talking to or not, then more times he's unsure. More times he wants to exercise his options because he's unsure. Or more times he's not ready for a relationship anyway. So if you are looking for a relationship, then that might not be the guy for you. You might be wasting your time. Another quick tip I can give you is, like, how rocky is it, the situationship? Is he now sometimes telling you, oh, I need some time alone, oh, I need some time to figure things out, oh, I'm not in a good place, just give me some time? What time? Like, a man is either pursuing you or not. If he's asking for space, what is space? I can be in your space too. What is space? What do you mean about space? Unless there are extenuating circumstances, what at all does he need space from you for? Let's be real. I'm sorry. If he needs space from you, then you're either not that interesting to him, or he's not that interested in you. I'm so sorry to be blunt. I'm so sorry, but sis, a man who truly sees the potential in you as a wifey, if that's what you want. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you want to be wifey in the future. If a man sees you as that, I don't think he's going to be playing that let's have space game, let's take things slow game. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong, but I know I'm right. So if you have brothers, if you have guy friends, if you even ask in the comments, let's maybe try and get advice in the comments. Like, most guys will tell you that if they really know, like, once they meet a woman, they talk to her, they get her vibe, they could either see her as wifey or not. Like, I think that men are intuitive in that way. They know what they want. We women, we are the ones that are indecisive, we are unsure. But men actually know what they want. And you will know, like, there's a feeling as to whether a man wants you or not. He'll make you feel as though he wants you. So if he's doing this space thing, I beg, you give him the space, but don't, like, just jay your eye, like, as in, remove your mindset from that. Because personally, I don't think it's a good idea if a man is asking for space, unless, like I said, something's happened, some family disaster, or God forbid he loses his job, or he loses a family member. Then of course, please give him the space that he needs, because mental health is real, like, honestly. But there's nothing wrong. He just needs space. He's not in uni writing a dissertation, but he needs space. Girl, sis, wake up, wake up, wake up, girls. Don't doubt your intuition. As women, we have this inherent intuition. Like, we just know, like, there's this gut feeling. There's this inner guide within you. Your spirit woman, the divine within you, is telling you, hey, this guy is a serious guy. He's interested in you. Take him seriously. Or this guy is taking you for idiot. Like, you will just have that inner gut feeling. And I want you to follow that feeling. You have to be able to decipher whether that feeling is just a feeling or it's your gut. Because sometimes your mind just plays games on you, plays tricks. But then as you grow, you begin to realize the difference between that voice in your head and your gut feeling. This is sometime down the line. But if he's interested in you, he will also tell his friends about you. I've been in I won't even call it a relationship. It was technically a relationship, but I'm going to say situation. I've been in a situation where a man was hiding me from his friends. And it was like, we're on this weird, mysterious, it was kind of fun. Like, maybe I was toxic back then. But I was like, be sneaking around at night and stuff. Like he wouldn't want anyone to know we're together. There was more to it than that though, because he was a very Christian person and he was like an instrumental part of a church and stuff. So maybe he didn't want people to know what he was doing. Looking back, I'm like, what in the childish nonsense is going on here? He clearly wasn't interested in me. There's no need for a man to hide you from his friends or hide you from social media if he's interested in you. Okay, generally speaking, there are some men that don't actually post on social media. They're very low-key. They don't like people knowing their business. But if he's the type to post in real time and you're around and he's avoiding you in every single snap, in every single post, it might be a bit of a red flag. Like if he's very aggy with maybe you around his phone or things like, I've never had a problem like around my boyfriend's phone. Like even at the beginning stages, like he wouldn't hide his phone from me. Like I'd be able to go on it, not that I need to, but even to play a game or to just even post myself on his social media, like as those things, like, you know, what's that thing where you take somebody's phone and you go on Snap and you take a picture and you post it, like, oh hey, there was a name for it, I can't remember what it's called. There's no need for a man or the person you're talking to feel shy or angry or upset that you've done that on his phone. So maybe that can be a little test. Like take a snap and be like, oh, let's take a picture together, like something cute like that, and see how he reacts, you know, because if he's talking to other girls, he's not going to want you to post him and you together or on his social media. So try and do that, sis, and let's see how he reacts. These are a few things you can use to decipher whether or not he's interested in you. But remember, a man pursues what he wants, and if he's interested, you will know. Like deep down, you will know. So the fact that you're questioning might be indicative of the fact that he's not interested in you in the way that you might want him to be. I'm sorry. Everything I've said today, take with a pinch of salt, because every relationship is different. Every man is different. My experience is different from yours. But this is just my general big sis advice, and I hope it's been useful to you. If it has been, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let's talk in the comments. If you have any questions, let's comment down below. I want us to build a community of women and people who want flourishing relationships, want to be better versions of themselves, who are spiritual, who are, you know, in tune with their inner selves and want to grow into becoming great and amazing. So if that's you, then subscribe and comment down below something that you think could be helpful for somebody else. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Peace and love to you all. Bye.